What's up, everybody? James Zheng here, Biblical Success Coach. Welcome to Daily Wisdom. We spend 10-15 minutes to go over some personal growth principles to help you achieve your quantum leap in your life. So I'd love to ask, this is January 27th question as we go into today. In relation to the goals that you set for this year, be real with me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dialed in do you feel that you are right now with your goals? Scale 1 to 10, how dialed in do you feel like you are with your goals in 2023? 10 being, I'm on it, I'm moving, I'm progressing, I'm going. 1 being like, oh, just kidding. I don't know what just happened right there. And we've had many different types. 7, awesome. Where else have we add? And I'll watch these through the replays as well too, and everything as well, right? So I want to discuss with us today a 7.69, a 6. Awesome. I appreciate the transparency, right? I want to talk about what to do if you feel like you've had a slow start to your 2023, right? And there's going to be 3 types of people here. And I appreciate the honesty. There's going to be 3 types of people here, right? When it comes to your goals. Type number one, you're dialed in, you're crushing it, you're moving, right? There's teammates that I'm coaching right now. They're like they're like moving, they're like grooving, they're like crushing it, right? This year for us, honestly, we're probably like a 9 right now. We're like, man, this is one of those years, okay? So there's that type of person. There's the other type where you're dialed in, but you're like, it could be better. You know, it's like I'm kind of slipping, if I'm to be honest, right? I'm like, it's a little bit not exactly where I want it to be. And then there's a third type. You didn't even start. It's like, this was 2023. My mind was still on the holidays, right? There's going to be 3 different types of people, and regardless of where you're at, today's message is going to be super important. And in fact, I have a free video for anybody that wants to learn how to achieve quantum leaps in your life. Comment leap, and I'll give you a free video that I think can really help you, or message me that as well too. But here's the thing that we need to do. Whether you're the person that's already moving, you're crushing it, you're grooving, you know, or you're the person that feels like you're a little bit like not aligned, or you're completely just not with the program right now. This is what we need to do. By this time, it's important that we refresh our goals. By this time, it's so important that we look at our what's called a C-type goal. A C-type goal to achieve a quantum leap is something you've never done before, and something that you absolutely want. So what you want to be able to do is you want to go back to the source of your inspiration. You want to go back to what it is that you've said that you wanted. And for some of us, for those of you that are super aligned with your goals, you know what you might need to do? You might need to refresh it, put more clarity to your goal, even uplift your goal. Some of you are crushing it. Some of you are winning, right? So for us, for example, we just wrapped up one of our major goals, which was we were launching a book and we were doing a major Kickstarter. And what we did was we finished that. And we're like, all right, cool. We finished that goal. We wrapped that up. We wrapped up another goal. We're closing on a home right now. We're like, oh my gosh, all right, we're good there. Like there's some things that we set down that are going well. We're like, all right, this is amazing, right? So what I need to do is I need to go back to those goals. And if you're making great progress in your goals, we need to set the next one, right? We need to set the next one, or we need to elevate whatever it is that we've had. Some of you have accomplished some goals. Some of you have checked off some things in your business. Some of you have made progress on the things that you've done, which is awesome. But the same fire that you had towards those goals, we got to now set that new fire towards the next stage of the goal. So you have to spend some time to add even more clarity. Maybe you have to level up in your goals. Maybe you have to set another stage to it. Okay? For those of us that have been wavering on our goals, you've been trying to lock in, you've been making some progress, but you're kind of slipping up a little bit. Then we need to go back to the goal And what that means is this: either the goal that you set, you actually didn't really, really want, or if you've actually done this process already, it means that you have stopped putting your eyes on the prize and you've been putting your eyes on the circumstance. I want you to ask yourself this: in the course of a day, let's just use the day and all the time that you're awake, where does your mind go to? Has your mind been more dragged to the circumstances, the reasons why you cannot, the challenges, the things that have been going on, the distractions, all that? Or is it more so pulled to the expectation of the desired outcome? Right? Kind of have a little gauge with yourself. And more than likely, if you're the person that you felt like you're not exactly locked in on your goal, I'd be willing to bet that the majority of your influences are because you are actually letting your focus be more pulled away by the distractions, by the challenges, by the circumstances at hand. You're being pulled down back to reality rather than being pulled up by the inspired thought, by the inspired goal, by the quantum leap that you want to have. So what's the solution to that? Pay more attention back to the dream that you have. Go back to the vision. You're going to have to double down on it. Here's something practical, right? Literally, if you have a written down vision statement of your desired outcome, at the top of the hour, perhaps, have something in your phone, have an alarm that goes off, and you're going to have to double down on reconnecting yourself with the vision. You have to brainwash yourself with the desired outcome. You're going to have to not just do double, you're going to have to do 10x what it is. And you have to convince yourself of what it is that you want is what it is that you truly, truly want. So if you feel like you've been kind of wavering, you're kind of making forward progress, but you're going back, it probably means you're not convinced of yourself of exactly what it is that you want, and you're being dragged by all the other things that are going on. And the last category is if you have just if you didn't even start with the program this year. The gun went off and you're like, oh my gosh, is it already almost February? Oh my goodness, don't worry. There's some times that we have false starts to our years. We got 12 months in the clock. 1 month is almost done. And don't worry, you don't have to wait another whole year to be able to move towards what it is that you want. Just learn from it. And what you need to go back to is set your vision from scratch. Set it big, set it major. Get a worthy ideal that is worthwhile of your energy to be able to move towards. And spend time to be able to actually draft that down. So each of us need to renew our vision to the next level right now. If you want your quantum leap in 2023, we got to keep our eyes on the prize to the next level, at whatever level that you're at right now. Some of you are crushing it. Good job. Let's take it to the next level. Some of you are moving. You're making progress, but it's not exactly where you need to get to. Hone in, dial in on exactly what it is that you want. And some of us just didn't start. All good. Let's start right now. All right. So I have a video I would love to be able to share with you that describes this better. If you would like that, then I'd like you to actually message me privately. Message me the word leap. If you're on TikTok, actually go follow me and message me on Instagram. But message or comment leap, and I'd love to be able to give that to you. It's going to help you to really be able to dial things in. Even me, as I'm ending January, that's what I'm meditating on right now as well too. But let's continue to grow towards our quantum leap. My commitment to you is, as you dial into these, is to make sure that you stay tuned with this and to make sure that you get your quantum leap that you want in 2023. I promise you that. All right, everyone. Well, hey, happy Friday. Let's end January strong. Share this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for this and all the other replays as well too. But let's double down as we end January and as we launch February towards our quantum leap. On that, have a great weekend. Talk soon. Bye, everybody.